Improvements happening to Jaeger, Bandit, Solus, and Denari, all officially posted by the Rainbow Six Siege page. And I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty good. For my boy Jaeger, they're gonna be giving Jaeger the P10C, which is actually a secondary with a sight on it. And here it says, we are boosting Jaeger's secondary options by including a handgun with a sight. This change should add versatility to the loadout and a more reliable mid-range secondary for the players that want to use the M870 as a primary. I'm okay with this. I love the M870, and to be honest, the reason why I don't use it too much is because I don't like just running a regular pistol. Now, this might not be like a fully automatic secondary, but it's honestly better than what we already have. So if I'm being real, I would actually rate this change an 8 out of 10. I think they can make this better if they gave me like the C75 or the SMG11, which I don't think they would ever do, but that would be cool. Next up is Bandit. They're also going to be giving him a new secondary, being the Kratos, which is pretty much just Wamai's secondary revolver. Now, if I'm being real, the only thing that I'm going to see this being used besides memeing with the boys is that the Kratos does a decent amount of damage to soft walls, so making head holes and feet holes are going to be very prominent for Bandit now, which is good to have more versatility again. Bandit's already an S tier operator with how useful he is, and honestly this just made him even more valuable as an asset to the game. Again, another change that I'm very happy about. This is a 10 out of 10. Nothing crazy, essentially just a way of life buff. Next up is Solus. So we already went over the fact that Solus will be receiving impact grenades in trade of her bulletproof camera, which is honestly fine. Her gadget will finally be buffed. First, we have the detection range set to 20 meters, was originally 12 meters. The overclock duration set to 15 seconds, which was originally 10 seconds. And the minimum spec IO charge to activate the ability set to 25% instead of 50%. Pretty much this just increased most of it by 30%, if not 50%. Solus, after the nerfs, has honestly been useless. Like, she really might be one of the most useless defenders in the game. Like, she's that bad. This was something we needed. If I had to rate this change, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Solus is back, boys. And last but not least, Denari. A lot of improvements. First, buffs on the trip connectors. For the first one, they will be dealing 20 damage, which is just kind of diabolical. I think that's kind of insane. Also, the trip connectors reconnect instantly after having their LOS blocked. But they're also going to be buffing the Glaive 12. Damage increased from 63 to 67. Damage range drop-off increased up to 15 meters to match other slug shotguns, thank God, because this gun sucks. Improved recoil and first shot recoil. Again, a W because usually the second shot is hitting skyscrapers. Total ammunition increased from 29 to 44. Not really crazy about that, but more potential for more rotates and head holes. And hipfire accuracy increased to match other slug shotguns. But these are going to be the 4 changes coming to Siege very soon. And honestly, all good. Vantage Studios, you are cooking. Please save Siege.